Hi there, Karina here from Luxury Escapes Travel and Tours, coming to you today from the world-famous Kruger National Park. There has been an argument raging for years. Which is better, South African national parks or private game reserves? We have been fortunate enough to travel Southern Africa extensively and have visited most of the national parks and many of the private game reserves. But even with this advantage, the argument still rages, even in my household. South Africa has a proud heritage and history of both national parks and private game reserves. So let's compare South African national parks with private game reserves. First, let's review accommodation options. National parks are basic, freestanding self-catering huts or chalets. Although they are basic, they are clean and comfortable. Most are ensuite and feature fridges and small kitchens. Rooms usually have 2 or 3 single beds. The rest camps usually have a petrol station, a shop and a restaurant. Check the camp facilities when you're making your reservation. Just a personal note. I believe that the Kruger Park housekeeping staff are sent on special training on how to make beds. They are made with military precision, and no matter what the season, there is a warm blanket on the bed. It is just one of those quirky things that warms the heart and makes drill sergeants proud. Private lodges offer a wider variety of accommodation options and star gradings, from very rustic self-catering safari-style tents to fully inclusive super luxury 5-star lodges. Private lodges usually include all meals and offer additional services and features, like private plunge pools and spas. Here you need not fend for yourself, rather have every whim attended to. One of the main differences are the game drives. Although the national parks offer game drives, most visitors drive themselves, and find and viewing game, especially the Big Five, relies on a fair amount of luck. You may be lucky, as we were, to spot the Big Five in less than 4 hours, or you may spend days combing the bush for them. But necessity is the mother of invention, and the national park do have sighting boards at the rest camps where visitors record their sightings of the Big Five and wild dogs. The visitors themselves show such camaraderie and spread the news of major sightings from vehicle to vehicle like a bush telegraph. Private lodges have taken this bush telegraph to the next level. All the vehicles are in radio communication and have added bonus that the game rangers and trackers have intimate knowledge of their reserves and animal territories and behavior, so you are almost guaranteed to have better sightings and closer viewing opportunities in private reserves. Please be warned that sightings in the national park may cause traffic jams, while private reserves usually reserve a limit of about 3 vehicles at a sighting. Also, vehicles are not permitted off-road in national parks, where many of the private reserves will allow off-road safaris, so you may get within a few meters of South Africa's extraordinary wildlife. Another consideration is that private vehicles in national parks must return to their rest camps or leave the park gates before the gate closure times. Should you wish to do a night drive, you will need to book this with a national park. Private reserves and lodges, afternoon game drives, include a night drive, so you have the opportunity to see more nocturnal species. One of the things that keeps fueling the flames of this debate is the sometimes inflexible schedule of private lodges. Your day starts very early, at 5 with coffee, 600 hours morning game drive, 0900 hours breakfast, 1300 lunch, 1500 hours high tea, 1600 game drive, afternoon game drive, 18:30 sundowners, 2000 dinner, 2200 hours lights out. Many prefer the option of making their own schedule, or option to spend the whole day game viewing. Some lodges have become more flexible and even offer private game vehicles. My solution: book a private lodge in a national park concession. It's the best of both worlds. What both national parks and most private reserves have in common is their devotion to biodiversity and sustainable conservation, safeguarding our natural treasures for future generations. So thank you for joining us here today in the famous and very warm Kruger National Park. Whichever you or your family enjoy, national parks or private reserves, just get out into nature and enjoy. Remember, subscribe to this channel and you won't miss any future videos. Also, for a selection of great game lodges and game lodge specials, please visit our website www.luxuryescapes.co.za. Until we see you again, bye.